channel. So as you can see, we are doing something different today. So for this video, I am introducing a segment called Wine Time. So with Wine Time, we're going to try different wines and we're going to do a chit chat, more like a girls talk. So every video will be a different topic. So for today, we're going to do relationships, men and women, communication, what makes us different. It's like, do millennials think different than the other generations? Like, what is the clash? So that's what we're gonna do. So as you know, my name is Kiara. This is my channel, Hey Key. And today I have two guests with me. So ladies, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Olivia.
And I'm Imani.
And we are doing Wine Time. And we are doing St. James wine. And no, this video is not sponsored by St. James. But if St. James, if you're watching and you want to sponsor, hit us up. Hit us up. Let's go. So, as you can see, this St. James Velvet White is frozen, but luckily I keep wine on deck, so we got another one. So for me, I am currently in a relationship. What's your relationship status?
I'm single.
Single and holy at the time.
Okay, it's lit. I'm in a relationship. Let's get started. Let's get started. You're under 21. I don't condone underage drinking, and I am not promoting underage drinking. We are all well over age. I do want to put that out there.
I don't know about well.
Yeah, I was just about to say, no.
Well,
I'm
we're
only
legal.
21.
We're legal. We all went to college together.
And we took a wine
Our
class.
senior year, we took a wine class because we had extra credits and we didn't know what to do. So we took a wine class, and that's what we learned about that. So that's what this video came about. Like, I just wanted to try wines and talk shit with you guys. Okay? Relationships. Men and women. Why are we so different? Why do we communicate so differently? Like, why are most women so well vested into relationships, and guys sometimes get well vested, and then once the shit gets so too close or get too real, they get scared and they start backing back and they get stressed and they don't know what to do. Like, why is that? Like, I just don't get it.
I mean, it's a lot of things. I think when it comes to it's communication, it's the respect, it's boundaries. It's like, hold on, did you just say what? No, I ain't your last chick. Like, so you learning each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know that you're not fond of something until it happens, though. Sometimes,
but sometimes stuff keep happening, and you say, I don't like this. I don't like the way you do this. I think for a guy, until they want to change, then they'll change. Other than that, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing, but they might be mindful if they care about you. That's what I think.
I think that
At a point where I don't care in life.
Wait, but didn't you just say you was
completely.
I was what?
Why
so all this like?
Well, give us this insight. Give us this insight.
Because like, I just feel like people. It's not a sex. It's just people. People want a particular relationship, but then when they get it, they don't know how to cherish it. So therefore, they're destroying it. Well, sometimes they do know how to cherish it, but because of their past hurt, they are afraid to see that this is legit real.
I thought I was cursed because, you know, when you young and dumb and stuff happen and you mess with somebody and then you find out they got a girlfriend, but you still messing with them because you didn't know, but now you in too deep and now you the fucking sad chick. So I thought in my relationship that the shit was gonna happen to me. I thought the karma was gonna get me. So I was always paranoid, like, damn, this shit is about to happen right back to me. So like I was starting like a lot of arguments because I knew that the shit was about to happen right back to me. And I'm like, no, I'm about to stop this shit before it happened.
It's like, when you say how you feel, I think sometimes people want to make you feel guilty. Or
yeah,
like you gotta,
or
like,
switch it around
yeah,
and make it seem like they're the victim.
Yeah, and it's like I'm telling you how I feel, and then you like, listen. In the past, in previous relationships, I had a conversation with my significant other, and then all of a sudden, that person's mad, and I'm trying to figure out why you mad, and I'm bringing you something about my concern. And now you mad, and now I gotta cater to your anger.
Do you think that exes can be friends?
Yeah.
I don't.
All of my exes want to be my friend. Hey.
I feel like you can in my life for a reason, and when that reason is over, you got to go.
I don't trust it because it's like if you with somebody and they still keep in contact with their ex, and they ex know the shit to say to get back to them. Like, they know what turns them on. They know their interests. They know everything about them. So I don't trust it. No, you leave your ex alone. If you want to be with your ex, then be with her. Don't be with me. Like, I don't know. I don't agree with that.
My thing is, my ex taught me, like, usually the people that's still there are trying to figure out when the person gonna mess up so they can get their opportunity.
Yeah.
Granted, I respected that. So my thing is, if you communicate clear boundaries, like, hey, I got a man, don't talk to me like that. And if that person continuously disrespect that, or period, disrespects it, that's when I gotta let you go.
Yeah.
But so...
You right about the previous thing you just said. I don't remember exactly verbatim because you know I don't be remembering.
About the boundaries?
Yeah, because, dude, you already know, was doing that for the longest. Yeah. Like, was like steady hitting me up. And I'm like, you know. You know.
Well, with me, I feel like a lot of my exes, we ended on bad notes where they did me wrong. So there's no point in you being my friend. I don't have no hatred towards you. I don't wish you bad. You don't get that luxury, or you don't get that privilege, or you don't get that good ties with me no more after you didn't hurt me. Why would I want to be your friend and you played me?
You done said all this hurtful stuff to me.
Exactly. And then even like me personally, even if it didn't end on a bad note with any of my exes, I still wouldn't want to be your friend because I don't want to see or hear you. Well, I don't. Not even that. I don't even want to see you or hear about your next bitch.
Exactly.
Like, I can't stomach that. And then especially if I find out you're doing stuff with her that you couldn't even do for me.
Exactly.
Like
So I think that's real interesting that y'all don't really care for y'all exes on no level.
Exes are exes for.
I got you when you were
for a reason. Wait,
but I'm not anything.
You see,
I'm okay. No, I'm not calling you bitter. I'm just saying. I think that people are two different ways, especially when it comes to trust, and this is how it goes to relationships. So you have people who either they're going to trust you from the beginning until you hurt them, and then you have people who have to earn your trust. It's like a teacher making you start at 0.
But they do.
But they make you start at 100.
No, they don't.
They do.
I was feeling.
No, you feel.
Question. Do you think there's a disadvantage for millennials dating today?
Yeah.
I feel like
because we have expectations from jobs.
I was still talking.
Oh, well, keep going. Look.
It feels like, marriage and relationships is outdated. I know. I'm ready. You know what? We about to try this Blackberry next.
This does taste a little different.
I figured it was. Okay, so the next one we have is Blackberry sweet wine.
It tastes a little different. It reminds me of, is this like a jam jar? Remind you of it?
Yeah, like a sweeter, what is that? Shiraz? Yeah. It's good though, I like it.
It is.
I feel like now, it's like all this research and all this data is like, marriage is outdated, relationships is outdated. You don't need that. Like in the past, women had to get married because the men was making all the money. Now women are making the money and blase. Yes, that is true. Yes, we're making money. Yes, we're more educated. In fact, women are more educated than men today. That's true. However, companionship is still real. Like when you're going through something and you have that one person you can depend on, that's everything. Like that one person you can call and you can talk to and just tell everything. Just take your wig off and just be your true authentic self. That's still needed today. And I just think with all this damn social media and everybody think that they don't need companionship. They just need their friends and they just need their money and they can just keep it moving. No, that's not.
I think that it's not needing a companion. I've heard recently, it was in the past, I guess, a little trend like, I don't need a relationship or commitment. I just want to bond. Nigga, a bond is a relationship.
No, time out. I seen a tweet. I'll never forget. I seen a tweet recently, and it was somebody saying that they want somebody they can talk to, they can kick it with, go out to eat, take trips with, have sex with, but they don't need a relationship. That sounds like a relationship to me. Like, you doing all that, you're gonna catch feelings. Somebody in that situation will catch feelings. And then you're gonna be looking mad because you're like, well, you knew what I wanted, you knew what it was, but you doing all this. And I know that if somebody say they don't want a relationship, but they're doing everything to act like they want a relationship, then believe the worst. Like, yes, they said they don't want a relationship, they just enjoy doing these things with you. And that was actually my boyfriend told me that, and I didn't believe it, but it made so much sense. Like I messed with a guy before, not my boyfriend, but I messed with a guy before, way before him, because I don't got time for y'all thinking no. But anyway, I messed with a guy who was like, he didn't want a relationship. That's not what he wanted, but he was doing everything that I thought made it seem like he wanted a relationship, bro.
We going out, you making plans with me, but you don't want to plan with a title. You want to plan without it, so you can still do all these other things, but at the end of the day, you still come to me. And I think that's what society is living like now. Like, I want all the benefits. I just don't want a title. Because if it gets too hard, I want to be able to say, well, we're not in a relationship.
And you tried it.
Like, we are at a when you was talking about millennials, we got so much going on. We thinking about our future. Yeah. I feel like we have this pressure because of the older generation of like, by this time and this date, you know, I had kids, I was married, I was finished with school, I was in my career, so now it's this pressure that some people don't admit that they are leading into. And personally, I feel like that pressure is sometimes more so on women, but then you have the pressure of men sometimes thinking, oh, the woman wants all of this. Exactly. And now it's too much for me to handle. And now I gotta go. Like, it's too much.
Oh my God. So, like, I just want to say that it is pressure on the man and the woman. Like, the man be like, oh, I've been in relationships with you for 2 years or whatever. Now people asking when I'm propose, and that's stressful. Now I don't know if I want to be in a relationship anymore. I mean, I feel like once you've been in a relationship with anybody, they're going to ask. Even if you up in age and you ain't had no kids. Like, say you 27, 28, 29, and you haven't had any kids, and everybody around you had kids. They're going to ask. I mean, like, when stuff like that happens, they just get scared and they back away, and it's like, oh, do I really want this? Do I need this? Yeah. But nothing ever happened. If you and your partner talked about this and y'all on the same page, then why are you worried about it? Why are you letting the outside influence society mess up your relationship, what you got going on, especially if you and your partner is on the same page?
Why? It's been a discussion.
Exactly. So the pressure is not just on you to say when you gonna pop the question. It's pressure on the woman too, saying, oh, when you gonna have a baby? You know you're getting up in age. You know after this age you can't do it. You ain't like Janet Jackson because she had a baby at 50. Like, so the pressure is on both parties. So you just can't get scared and question the whole situation. Like, oh, do I really want this? Oh, I'm not ready for this. Like, I have a thought. Do you think that relationships are not as popular because women are making more money, women are more educated, and women are handling more responsibilities? So there are a lot of women is like, I'm doing this, that, and the third.
They're like, well, you know, you doing all these moves, you advance, you know what you want. I'm still trying to figure it out. I never said I'm not going to be here with you to get to where you want.
That is so
But you over here thinking because your friends, your family, other people in your ear, and you won't even in your own ear not talking to me about this. So now we got this disconnect when really communication could have solved a lot.
I feel like if you have communication and comprehension, because if you're saying all this but you're not getting it, then I'm just talking to the damn wall. But communication and comprehension are the two main factors that you need, because I don't know what I was about to say. But you need that in order for your relationship to flourish. The next one we are going to try is St. James Velvet Red. So let's see.
That remind me of Cooper's Hawk Blueberry.
I don't like Cooper's Hawk Blueberry, but that's
kind of reminded.
Velvet red.
They all velvet. It's just a sweet red.
I like this.
What's the name of it?
This is Velvet Red. I like it. That was Velvet Red.
You be having some interesting likes. I like the other one better than this. So like, if you're communicating with me, this should hopefully prevent misunderstandings. If you are consistent I don't gotta worry about this switching up behavior.
I do got something to say about the consistency though. Because I will say with consistency, when life happens, sometimes consistency can fall short. I will say that because like when I was in grad school, like my relationship kind of fell to the back because I didn't even mean to. It just happened. It's not like, oh, I'm in school, I don't have time for this. It wasn't that. It was just I'm working full time. Like I'm working a 9 to 5, and then on 2 days out the week, I'm leaving work early to drive downtown in traffic for an hour, to sit in class for about 4 hours, and then to drive an hour home in traffic. Like it was tiring.
Oh, that's just that. So I think that's kind of how the conversation kind of continues to flow.
Like women, we can handle a lot. Like we'll get stressed and we like to vent about the stuff that's going on in our life, but we can handle it. I feel like when men have a lot, you should saw my face. I don't like this. I think that we will end this video because we were just scratching the surface on relationships. Mm-hmm. Maybe on the next video, I'll talk about it again, or Olivia will come back and we'll discuss it again.
We'll have some comments.
Yeah.
Questions, like talk more about this.
Comment on the comments below. If you watch this video, the entire video, then subscribe to my channel. Like you was here the entire time, then subscribe. You watched the whole video. I don't get it, so subscribe.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Olivia, for coming. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.